The sounds of the alphabet.
Morning, ma'am. Good morning, class. So today's meeting, we are going to talk all about the sounds of the alphabet. We are the Group 4. I am Hanan Tisbeth A. Austin, and I have here my co-members, Aika Dusdos, Rosana Illustrissimo, and Micaela Labores, and lastly, we have Krisia Valenzuela. But before we jump into the topic, let me introduce you to our table of contents. So first we have here the sound of the alphabet. Next we have the vowels and consonant. And then next we have the examples of the two groups of the IPA, the meaning and its examples. And lastly we have the IPA, the symbols of every alphabet. Topic for today is all about the sounds of the alphabet. But before we jump into that, I have here a question that might quite sound really important. An information that is very important. Why should we study or familiarize the sounds of the alphabet, right? It is because learning that there are predictable relationships between sounds and letters allows children to apply these relationships to both familiar and unfamiliar words and to begin to read with fluency. The goal of phonics instruction is to help children to learn and be able to use the alphabetic principle. So that is why it is really important to familiarize the sounds of the alphabet, because if we won't, somehow we will misunderstand other people on the way they talk, on the way they pronounce things. According to Wright 2006, he stated that the 26 symbols, which is the graphemes in the English alphabet, are formed into two groups. We have the vowels and the consonants. So when we say graphemes, it is a letter or a number of letters that represent a sound, which is the phoneme in a word. So as I've said earlier, we have the English alphabet are formed into two groups, which is the vowels and the consonants. So in this part, in this juncture, Rosana, Illustrissimo, and Aika Dusdos will going to elaborate more in this topic.
Consonants. Some consonants are said to be either voiceless or voice. Knowing if a consonant is a voice or voices can help with proper pronunciation. So a consonant is a speech sound that is not a vowel, of course. It also refers to letters of alphabet that represents those sounds. Z, B, T, G, and H are all consonants. Consonants are all the non-vowel sounds or their corresponding letters a, I, E, O, and sometimes Y are not consonants. Examples in hot. H and T are consonants.
So to continue the other group of alphabet, let us expound more the vowels. So vowels are made without being obstructed in a way by these organs of speech. But before that, before we dig in, let us first know where does the word vowel came from. So the word vowel ultimately comes from the Latin word vocalis, which means vocal. So it is relating to the voice. A vowel is a syllabic speech sound pronounced without any structure in the vocal tract. So vowels vary in quality and loudness and also in quantity. So they are usually voiced and are closely involved in prosodic variation such as tone, intonation, and stress. Then it says that all vowel sound are to be voiced. So in our elementary days, so we learned that vowels of the English language, we have five vowels in the alphabet. So they are the A, I, E, U, and sometimes Y is included as vowels. That's why Miss Aika or my member mentioned already that sometimes Y is not belong to consonants because Y sometimes belongs to vowels. Then uh, in English, the word vowel is commonly used to refer both to vowel sounds and to written symbols. So to give examples of that uh, alphabet, which is the consonant and vowel, so let us hear to Miss Labores as she gives more examples about the alphabet, consonants, and the vowels.
So my other co-members already mentioned about what are the meaning of the two groups of the IPA, which is the consonants and the vowels. So today I'm going to discuss about the examples of these two groups. So for the English consonants in the IPA or the International Phonetic Alphabet, P for pill, B for bill, M for mill, F for feel, V for yield, and the zero or and is divided by a line, which is the theta, is for the thigh, and the reverse 6 with the X on top is the thigh, the TH pod. So the elongated S is for shy, and the 3, which is a Z in the cursive, is the measure. T for till, D for dill, N for nil, S for seal, Z for zeal, and the T and the elongated S is the chill, and the D and the Z or the 3 is for the jail, and the M is for the WH is switch, and K for kill, G for gill, the N with a kanamorg sumpay is the ring, the H for heel, L for leaf, R for reef. Ang Y is the symbol is G, which U, W and H. So here are some of the examples of the vowels in the IPA or the International Phonetic Alphabet. The small letter I is for the long E, which is for sheep. The capital letter I is for a short I, which is chip. And the capital letter U is for a short U, which is for the good. And the small letter U is for the long O sound for shoot. The E is for bed. The what do you call this? The reverse or the upside down E is for teacher. The 3, which is for bird. Then the reverse or the mirror C is for door, and the A of E is for cat. Then the upside down V is for up. The A is for far, and the kinda mirrored A is for on. So that would be all for the examples of the English consonants and the vowels in the International Phonetic Alphabet. So the IPA will be discussed by Regia May Valenzuela.
Next is the IPA. So I am going to tackle to you for today the International Phonetic Alphabet. So I am Krisha May Valenzuela, by the way. So the International Phonetic Alphabet is the major as well as the oldest representative organization for phoneticians. So phoneticians, these are the people or an expert in or student of phonetics. Phonetics is the study of human sounds, and the phonology is the classification of the sounds within the system of a particular language or languages. So the International Phonetic Alphabet is very helpful for us to study each word's pronunciation, because through the clarification of each words to pronounce, it leads us a better communication that builds up unity through each diversity of opinion of a people. As we know that each pronunciation or each intonation of to communicate is a really helpful one. So the IPA, this was established in 1886 in Paris. The aim of the IPA is to promote the scientific study of phonetics and the various practical applications of that science. The IPA provides academic community worldwide with a notational standard for the phonetic representation of a distinctive sound. Each symbols of these alphabets are enclosed within a parenthesis, brackets, or slash to show the phonetic representation of the word and not its spelling.
Thank you for listening.